Welcome. Today I'm going to talk about an essential oil that's really helpful for the aging process and having vitality, strength, vigor, and uh, adding a sort of an overall support, like a scaffolding for your body as you're transitioning through menopause and beyond. And so the oil we're going to talk about today is cedarwood. It's a beautiful one, and I'm excited to share it with you. So welcome. If you don't know me, my name is Angela Warburton. I'm an Eastern medicine practitioner with a background in Western nutrition, dietetics, and holistic whole woman living. I'm a postmenopausal woman as well. So I'm bringing my training, my 25 years of experience, and my experience as a midlife modern woman to you here to help share tools, resources, different insights to help support you during this transition, to help it be easier, help you with different symptoms, and also help you ideally navigate it with a little more excitement, maybe even, or just a little more power. And so welcome. So cedarwood is a beautiful oil. I'm going to talk a little bit about what it's great for and some of its different properties, and how it would apply to midlife. So cedarwood it's been around for thousands, well, obviously it's been around for thousands of years, but it's been used in temples and building temples. It's got it's wood that has a lot of essential oils in it. And we probably know cedarwood too for closets. It tends to have and keeps parasites, bugs, moths away, and it's got an antifungal property as well. So really great when you're building things, but we can apply it to our internal building as our body. And so it has this ability to lift and tone the body. So in Chinese medicine, we use the term qi. So qi is vital energy or vitality. It's like very smart energy, and its job is to circulate energy in the body. It's there to lift and support things. And cedarwood is really helpful for this tone and support in the body. So if you're someone who has a lot of sort of sinking energy, if you notice that you have a lot of problems with water metabolism or lymph problems, cedarwood actually helps to stimulate the lymph glands. So lymph glands, they need to be pumped, and you use muscles to pump them. They actually have one small layer of muscle cells around it. But as they pump, so the fluid is going to be circulated in the body. But if we're feeling this kind of prolapse, this kind of lack of chi, our body sometimes doesn't have the ability to move. Cedarwood helps to actually circulate that water, the water metabolism. So really helpful for edema, for swelling, for pelvic congestion. It can be really helpful for that to sort of support and move. It also has an ability to strengthen the kidney system. So the kidneys, we can look at it from a Western standpoint. They house our adrenal glands on top of them. That's our reserved energy. So it's the adrenals we use for that fight or flight stress response. Kidneys in Chinese medicine, we say, is kind of the bank account of energy. It's our vitality. It's show that having ample kidney energy really impacts how well we age over time. So if we don't have enough kidney energy, we'll often get things like low back pain, knee pain. Our hair might be prematurely gray. We might have some hearing problems, might have some bone issues. So if you have very porous bones, or you notice that your teeth are falling out or chipping, or you've got a lot of cavities, that can be a sign that the kidney system is off of balance. It's natural that we're going to lose some kidney energy as we age, but we want to maintain that vitality, and we want to maintain that kidney energy. And so cedarwood has an ability to tonify the kidney chi. It strengthens. And so sometimes when when our kidneys or our adrenals have been overworked, we might have things like nervous tension. We might be really exhausted sometimes, noticing that low back ache, or just feeling a little frazzled. The cedarwood can be really helpful for calming and soothing that kidney energy. And so that can be something that you can apply daily or work with as an essential oil in the room and diffuse it to help bring that support. So it's really helpful for those adrenals, and it's also helpful for transitions. So menopause, midlife is a major life transition. And we want that, if you think of it as scaffolding or supports, as inner support, when we're going through a big transition, a move, changing jobs, a relationship, or a life transition like menopause or puberty, we want extra supports. If we just feel like we don't have any supports, it can make everything worse. So cedarwood is a really nice companion for this time of life to offer that extra support. It gives us a little extra vigor as well. So that willpower, if you will, that not willpower to will yourself to do something, but the willpower to live your most authentic life, to live in a way that's in alignment with who you're born to be, with your life path, versus leaking energy to doing things you don't want to do, burnout, to the things that are causing you to be stressed. So that would be a leaking energy. And when you can support your body to having the courage to act in a way, to show up in a way that's in alignment with your true purpose, that is part of this menopause transition, to live this third stage of life, your wise woman years, with more power, with more energy, with more vitality. So cedarwood can be really helpful for that as well. It also is really helpful. This can be something that women often are noticing, like infections, like chronic urinary tract infections or very reactive bladder. So if you're finding you can't hold your pee as long, you're leaking pee, you're waking up frequently through the night to pee, or you're just going to the bathroom more regularly during the day, that can be a sign that this kidney bladder chi is a little bit lax. So using cedarwood can help bring that tone back and can really help with that reactive bladder or chronic UTIs that come from your body not being able to fight off an infection. So that's another thing it can be used for. And aging support, as I said, and it can be really helpful for decongesting the body. So if you're someone who's got lymph problems, as I mentioned, edema, if you notice that you've got a lot of weight gain or cellulite and or bloating and kind of a puffiness, this is really helpful with cedarwood's very helpful for that as well. So it helps with that lymphatic drainage, blood, body fluid body fluid circulation, and to just add that extra support. So there's a couple ways that you can use it. You can use it just, as I said, diffusing in the air. You can do what I call a pelvic bowl hold. And that means putting some diluted cedarwood. So diluted means like a 50% dilution with another carrier oil. You can use jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, fractionated coconut oil. You could even use a cooking oil, coconut oil, or something like that. If ideally you don't use something with a smell, but in a pinch they will work. You put a couple of drops of cedarwood, a couple of drops of the carrier oil. You're going to whatever I'm doing, rubbing your hands together. And you're going to put one hand on your low abdomen in the front and the other hand on your low back with your hand pointed down over your sacrum. So your sacrum is that bone that leads into the tailbone right at the bottom of your spine. And you're just going to hold your hands like that and just hold it for a couple of minutes. The other thing you can do is put a few drops over your low belly. If you notice a lot of congestion, pelvic congestion on your low belly, put a few drops on your low belly and just put a hot water bottle over it. And just, if you're just lying around reading for a bit, ideally you're lying around in times in your life and resting, even just watching a movie or something, putting some cedarwood with on your low belly and a hot water bottle there and staying there. That's going to soak in and that's going to help with some of this tone and helping to bring that internal scaffolding back to your life so you feel better. So there you go. There's a lot more that cedarwood does, but I just wanted to offer you a few things today. So hopefully that's helpful for you. If you found this helpful, please hit like. And if you want more like this, I'm offering every week, every week or so, I do a new essential oil and how it relates to midlife. So hit subscribe. And if you have requests, I take requests. And I hope that's helpful. Cedarwood, it's a beautiful internal scaffolding supporting you in this life transition, helping you with fluid metabolism, helping you feel a little more support from the inside out using this beautiful, beautiful, wise oil. Okay, thanks for being here. I will see you next time.